Alright, so welcome back. So we're going to be doing the rest of Dog Cat today. So if you were here earlier in the day, you already saw some of this happen. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, if you weren't here, that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we have to kind of start over because, I mean, we need to get through the whole thing. But, need to cook some dinner, so I didn't do the whole thing, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and ping that guy, right? He's up and running. God bless you, beautiful.
So you started making a video before you started making dinner?
Well, I was making a video, and I texted you, but you didn't text back yet. So I was like, all right, cool. So I figured maybe you're going out. Grab something, you're like, hey, there's chicken. I was like, oh, crap. So I was like, hey, I only got a couple minutes. We'll get our initial photo.
Just putting that in the...
No, cutting it up was hard. You know, my fat off and stuff, that was not easy. That took me a minute. You know? Alright, so we can obviously ping it, and we can obviously ping it everything. Let's go ahead and do an mmap scan on it. Alright, so we got port 80 and 22 open. Let's go and check out that port 80. We 1010 251 41. Okay, we click on let's view a dog. Alright, and we get a dog. Okay, now it is a puppy. You want to see a cat?
It's a corgi.
Oh, it's corgi. Yeah, there's a cat.
Aww.
There's a dog.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Look at that, huh? A cat, a dog. Oh, the dog's the same again. Let's click on another dog. There you go. Look at him. Look at that cute dog. We don't really care about dogs too much, though. We want to kind of get in this guy, right? So we have this PHP filter, like right here, convert base 64. Now, the reason I'm doing that, if you're watching the beginning of it, you know why I'm doing this. Because if we do like dog, or if we do like period slash like that, okay, Etsy password, it just says, sorry, only dogs and cats are allowed to be viewed. Okay, also if we go ahead and do a apostrophe here, we're not getting anything with SQL. But if we do dog, and then we put in some more information, or if we do something like, you know, this PHP filter down here, and we put in more information, then what we can actually do is we can actually start to get a dog or a cat. Well, not a dog or cat, excuse me. We actually start to drop information with local file inclusion. And that's the whole point of this, is try to get that local file inclusion, right? So what I did earlier was we dropped the PHP index.html script, okay? And we want that, or excuse me, index.php script, or index.php script, okay? We want that to be able to look at why are we not able to do local file inclusion. Alright, so how we're going to do that is we're going to go ahead and grab straight from this website right here using PHP filter for local file inclusion. We're just going to grab this whole thing, right, all the way to index, Control C, and let's go ahead and try this like real quick. And we don't get anything, right? It just says, sorry, you can only look at dogs or cats. Okay, so we got our PHP filter, convert base 64, encode resource equals index. Still not getting anywhere yet. Alright, so now we're having a little bit of an issue. I'm pretty sure last time I got somewhere. What about index.php? What about index.html? Okay, we're not getting anywhere on this guy. Filter base 64 equals index. PHP filter convert base 64. Encode index. Yeah. Filter convert dot base 64 attack and code resource equals index. I feel like maybe we need to put dog in there somewhere. Filter slash dog, because we can only look at dogs and cats, right? So let's just go ahead and just throw dog in there and see if this works. It does. Okay, that did work. All right, cool. So we get this guy right here, right? Let's go ahead and copy him over. We'll do an echo. No, we know he's base 64. Now, if there's a space up here, just so you know, you're going to have a problem. That's what happened to us last time. We were having a little bit of problem converting him. And then we'll come down here, boom, base 64, attack D. But he is. He is base 64. Oh, well, that part's not. But he is. Alright, so we got base 64 now, right? So now what we're doing from here is... What's up?
Our president is on vacation right now.
Well, yeah, he's probably on vacation to Kabul.
And he has done, I guess, a lid. Like when he left, he said there's going to be, he's placing a lid which means no press and stuff like that. And then this all happened, what, like on Monday? And they told him about it. He was like, I will address it in a couple of days.
Yeah, he's probably going on vacation to Kabul.
Like,
alright,
you're
so...
the President of America. You can't
Ooh.
just...
Oh, well.
What a piece.
So we get this extension like right here, right? This include get view, and then it says period extension, okay? So what's happening here is it's adding ext onto the end of all of our files. Or on like, so if we did etsy password, it's adding ext on the end of it. So what we have to do is go ahead and add that ourselves. So that's why we gotta look at this guy first. So we can do dog, period slash, period, slash, or we can just do dog slash etsy password. Hopefully we just do this. And, where is it? And etsy equals. Alright. Looks like we're not getting anything with that one, like right there. Did I put that in right? And exit equals, not etsy. ext. And ext equals. Let's see if this worked. Okay, so I'm not getting anything like right there. So I'm not able to look at etsy password just yet. Okay, now what if we do a dog, period slash, or slash, something like that. Etsy password. Okay, still not able to view it. Alright, that's okay so far. We just got to kind of start to work with this guy and see how can we view him. You know, we might have to add more period slashes in. That might just be it. Maybe it's not. Alright. And there we go. Now we just viewed etsy password. So we know that this works, right? We know we can do this, okay? So now what we want to do is we want to see if we're able to look at the Apache log files, which we were actually just did the other day. We looked at the Apache log files and we tried to poison them, which is going to be the same exact thing that we're going to do today. Alright, so we got our dog, we do period slash blah blah blah, var log Apache 2. So we're going to do var slash log slash Apache 2 of Apache 2, and then it's access.log. I think it is Apache 2 access.log and ext. Okay, so we can see these. So this is good too now, okay? See this little curl request, okay? So we can see all this stuff like right here. View dog, then we have the Mozilla over here. So we may be able to do now is poison this guy with utilizing Burp Suite, and from there what we're going to do is we're going to utilize Burp Suite, intercept that request, and in our agent header information, we're actually going to put a reverse shell into it. And that should allow us to be able to create a reverse shell between us and this guy, thus allowing for log poisoning. Let's go ahead and get back to Burp. Alright, we will leave this up like right here. We'll go ahead and grab this whole thing actually, because we're going to need to put something in there, okay? So we'll go ahead and throw him into here, Control V. Alright, let's go ahead and start up Burp. And we'll see if we can do anything with this. Burp starting up? Burp. Or did I just mess it up? Okay, oh, excuse me, Burp's already started up, okay. So as you can see, I actually already did this. But I had this Apache 2, right, var log Apache 2 access.log and extension, okay. Now, what I looked for before was like a PHP file input. So I did a PHP file input log poisoning. Maybe something like that. Let me go ahead and turn this guy off. We'll go ahead and refresh that. Maybe something like that, and get reverse shell through log poisoning. Okay. We go ahead and read this article like right here, and we can see that we can do PHP Control F PHP file include request file boom boom, okay. Nope. Var, okay, we got to there, Apache 2 access log. Alright, from here we got to change out the user agent. We're going to put in, there's one payload we can do, a PHP echo system. We can try to run a command on it. Actually, you know what? Since we already did the backdoor, let's go ahead and run this. Let's see if this works. Then we can try to go like command. Well, I don't know how that would work with the ext on there. Yeah, I don't know how that would work with that. Because it would have to be add ext, add command equals maybe? Let's go ahead and try it. Because I didn't try this one before. I've never tried this one. So I'm going to go ahead and try it, okay? And then from there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this one. Now remember, we got a file, put contents, and a file, get contents. Actually, no, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this guy over so I don't even have to worry about anything like that. And I'm going to do a cat. We'll actually do a nano or echo. That whole thing. And we'll put that into scripts. And we'll make this a PHP LFI local file inclusion reverse shell dot text. And I can't do that because I can't put in both of those. Now can I? Can I do something like that? And then something like this. Can I do something like that? I'm gonna have to actually nano that one, huh? Let's go ahead and nano it. So we'll actually nano LFI PHP scripts LFI PHP LFI reverse shell dot text. Alright, cool. So now we have that, okay? Let's go ahead and stop this map scan also. And let's go ahead and try to throw that command in there. Because this guy can actually allow you to actually run commands or whatever else. And we may just be able to just run some commands there. And I think I just got rid of, no, okay, I did not. I thought I just got rid of HTTP 11. I'm going to send that to the response and see if we get anything. Doesn't really look like anything's coming back, but I also forgot to turn this guy back on. Sorry. Refresh. Cancel. Send him across. Proxy. And you know what? The IP address is also going to be different too. So that's for 10.10.28.197. 10.10.28.197. Huh. Yep. I'm going to have to go ahead and we're just going to intercept this off and on again. And we're just going to go ahead and refresh this. Because the IP address and everything else is different now. Right click, we'll send him the repeater, and then for the repeater, we'll go ahead and add in that one guy that I got. Control V. Let's see if we can go ahead and start to do some commands in here, because then we can just do some type of like netcat reverse shell or bash reverse shell or something like that. Your browser request the server could not understand. Huh. Okay. So it can't understand that guy right there. Okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and cat that scripts PHP LFI PHP command. Actually, I like right there. Command execution in there. Okay, and we took this whole thing. I wonder if I actually have to do something like this on here. Let's try something like this. Whoopsie daisy. Control Z. There we go. That's. Let's send that off. See if it. Okay. Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw this in there. Control V. Alright, now I have this shell2.php, right? So let me go ahead and show you cat shell2.php. Literally just a regular shell. The only reason that's shell2 is because I messed up the first time. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to stick with that. So let's do a Python -m. Simple server 8888. We'll do an ifconfig down here. 10.98.166. So if I come over here, we got 10.98.166, right? Shell2 PHP. And it's going to try to grab that shell2 PHP. And we already started over a Python server. Let's also start a listener. And let's go ahead and send that to the repeater now. And we get this little a gallery of various dogs. So this guy's working like right here. Right? But what should have happened is we should have just poisoned the log file. That's what should. He should have just downloaded it. If we look back over here, we should have gotten a GET request, which we did not. So let me go ahead and try to drop that. Turn intercept on off. Refresh him. And let me go ahead and copy this guy there, paste this guy to there. PHP file, shell2.php. Okay, he is with shell 2 in there. Let's go ahead and let's attack LA. Shell 2 got PHP is in here. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and cat that shell 2. He's good. There's stuff in him. Alright, so let's go ahead and forward that off now. So it doesn't look like he got anything just yet. And that is not good. I figured that he would have got something. So I wonder if maybe we need to get rid of the etipat. Ooh! Duh, we need to get back to the access log. You know? So let's go ahead and refresh that. Boom, we'll send that off to the repeater. That's why I had the access log still up from last time. Boom, boom. And so it's going to be var/apache2 /access.log, right? Access.log, I always forget this part. Access.log, yeah, and extension send. Alright, so something happened there. So now, still didn't get anything over there. My user agent's also wrong, so let's go ahead and paste him in there. We're going to go ahead and try to send that off again. Still didn't get anything from over here. We should be seeing this guy get hit over here. 10.98.166. Let's go ahead and delete him back up there. Include dog. Boom, boom. Fill the open stream. Var www index html. Oh, it says car. Var. Send. Alright. Include dog. And still nothing. What the heck is going on here? Var apache 2 access.log. I mean, that should be it, like right there. Var log. Apache 2 send. Okay, so we just got that. Now we should see, yep, sure enough, we got something. Okay, so shell 2 was just downloaded now, right? Download 4 times, but he was just downloaded. So if we go ahead and grab this whole thing, plus that, it already actually sent off, so we should just be able to actually go into shell.php, and we should be able to see what's happened here. So let's go ahead and turn that off and go to shell 2. Shell2.php. It's still hanging, and all of a sudden, we get a reverse shell. So we go to cd into var www.html, cd into var www.html, and we do have, there's a shell 2, and there's one of our first flags. Alright, awesome. So we already found one flag, and now we just got to start to work our way around and be able to find the other flags of the machine. Hey, what's up? I was solving Black Box 2 right now. Okay, good job, man. You following right up, or are you just going for it? So we'll cd back, ls attack la. And we have another flag. Let's go ahead and read that. Cat that guy. Okay, we have THM. Okay, local file inclusion to reverse shell, which we just did. Cool. Now let's go ahead and try to cat SUID bits, I guess. Scripts SUID bits, SUID lookup. I'm going to do that. See what this guy's allowed to run. ENV is a weird one for me. Let's go ahead and look at that like real quick. So we'll go ahead and GTFO binge, right? And let's go ahead and do a what was it? ENV, right? SUID. Supposedly we can run this if we can become root. We'll about to find out. Let's go ahead and cd in the user bin. And we can. Okay, so cd into root. And we have our flag. 3.txt, okay. So there's 4 flags in this thing. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted, is it? Delete that. There. Cat flag 3.txt, alright. So we got that. Different environments, okay. So we got to there. Now, what is flag 4? Usually whenever I like hidden flags, would be like the opt or something like that. ls attack la in here, cd in the backups, good spots to look. And we have backup.sh. But we are root like right now, so we can write to him. Cat that backup.sh. Root container. I'm wondering if we need to do a whole nother reverse shell, and if we get into a different thing, or do we just do like a sudo that? because I am root, but we have this backup.sh that's being ran by root. And I'm wondering if it's a whole different like container or some of that that's in there that's being ran by root. That's what I'm wondering now. Because that's really, really weird that we are root, but we didn't find all flags, thus meaning that we can't do anything about it. So, are we in a Docker? It's not saying we're in a Docker. I think we're in a Docker. I think we're in a Docker like right now. And I think that once we get us out of this Docker, I think we'll be much, much. I think that's where we're going to get our backup.sh. I think we're in a Docker like right now. And let's go ahead and do a cat scripts. Let's try just like a regular bash reverse shell. Something easy like that. Go ahead and copy this guy. We'll change this to 10.98.166. Okay. 1C TAC LVMP 9999. Alright, we'll go ahead and copy this. And we'll echo that into backup.sh. Now, do we have to run it, or is there a cron job? Cat SC cron tab. So a cron job for this? What? 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 That's not right. Okay. Cat scripts cron job. Look up cat SC cron tab. Also file directory. Okay, so let's just go ahead and I guess try to run this. I guess. Do we just do like a backup.tar or do we do a backup.sh? I feel like, or do we run that whole command? Okay, we don't do anything and it just goes ahead and does its own thing, even though there's no cron jobs. Alright, that's how we do it. Duh. Alright, now if I do ID, I'm here, I just feel like, okay, then there's flag 4 actually. So I feel like we're in a container over here. We got out of that container, just doing a simple, you know, bash reverse shell in there. Cat flag 4.text. And we have this one. Escalation, escalation, on escalations. Okay, boom. So that one was pretty good. That was a good box. Alright. That one was indeed pretty good. Can't complain. I do like that one. Okay. Learned a couple things during it. Definitely, hope you guys learned about that base 64. Just wondering if you know anything about certs. If so, which one do you recommend? Someone with no cybersecurity experience wanting to get started. Well, Michael, do you have any other certs like CCNA, A+, Net+, Sec+, anything like that? Because one of the hardest things about cybersecurity is that it is an, like, even like beginner certs are within an intermediate field at a beginner cert. So you're trying to do things, you know, you're trying to learn this stuff, but it's an intermediate field. So, like, no matter how much it hurts people to say this, like things like, what is it, OSCP, that is a beginner level cert. Like, no matter what you think, that's beginner level. Some people get, you know, like Sec+, they think that they're like God's giving gifts to this world. That's a beginner level cert. It's just a beginner level cert in a very higher intermediate level job field. So that's really the problem with it. I hope that answered your question, but I would go with Net+, Sec+, you know, the regular certs in the beginning. You don't really need Sec+, I guess, just learn the information. And then from there, if you're getting into cybersecurity, if you want to like red team and stuff like that, then you're going to start to look at more Active Directory certs, obviously OSCP. That one just gets you in the door with everything. If you want more real life stuff, do the INE certs, the EJPT, ECPPT, things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's really just whatever you want to do. I don't really talk about certs. You can talk about those all day. The problem is that's all just like, you know, dependent on what your knowledge is already, how much time you have to study, and everything like that. So that's what makes it hard. Alright, let's go ahead and bash scripts proving grounds, and we can go ahead and start up this proving grounds guy over here. I'll see about starting up Dawn. Go ahead and press play because our VPN is connected, and he's going to start in about 40 something seconds. Hopefully anyone else is watching this video. If you have any questions on search, things like that, please leave a comment or something. Let me know, and I'll try to talk about as much as possible. But there's a lot of search out there. Like certified ethical hacker, some jobs watch you have that. I really don't see a reason for it. It's nobody that actually does this sees a reason for it. But some like DoD department jobs, DoD jobs, they want you to have, the Sec Plus that's up to date, the certified ethical hacker, the Pen Test Plus, things like that. I have seen quite a few job listings where Pen Test Plus and CEH are, you can have one or the other. I would obviously go with Pen Test Plus just because of how expensive CEH is. So let's go ahead and ping this guy right here, and we are up and running with him. What's this box even called? Dawn. So let's make a directory for Dawn. CD into Dawn. Why did I just put that in try-hack-me? Root tech RF Dawn. And let's go ahead and CD backpack / proving grounds. Make directory. Do I have one? Nope. Make directory Dawn. Supposedly I already did some of this box. I don't really remember it. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it'll go down too many rabbit holes. I'm going to go ahead and stop burp suite. Actually, I'll just leave it up and running. I just won't turn on the proxy. Okay, and we will go ahead and start this guy. So let's go ahead and start with our first mmap scan, right? mmap tac v tac, boom, tac vv, all this good stuff. So we got 139 and 445 and also 3306. Wondering, can we do a MySQL tac h for a host address on this guy? Tac u root, tac p. We can try root again. We can try password. We can try admin. Password, admin. Let's try admin. Admin. Password. We don't really seem to be getting very far with that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do an enum for Linux, because I am seeing that there is a SMB server on here. And while we're doing that enum for Linux, we can go ahead and also run SMB client, tac L, and let's see what we got in there, right? Always want to see if anonymous login is allowed. Inside of here, if we can see any other shares, any information inside those shares, everything like that, right? So it looks like we do have an IT department. Please do not remove the share in case you are not authorized to use the system. Leave immediately. That's not really going to stop anybody. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete that. Boom, and then we'll do ITDPT. Directory. And there's nothing in there. Can we put something in there? Is IT department part of port 80? Let's go ahead and do a little Python 3 dir search into this guy. And that's not going to work, obviously. Okay. Go ahead and do a little dir search into him. Can we put something in there? Okay, cool. We can. We can put something inside that guy. So might have to put something in there. We may have to try maybe put something in there first. I wonder if we can get to the website, and then like if it's IT department afterwards, if we're able to do like an ITDPT. Okay, so no. Are we able to do a SMB or anything like that afterwards? No. Alright, so website currently on construction. Try again later. Control U. Looks like they're, however, if you're not affiliated by any means with NICE, it's a corporation associates, boom, leave the site now. Things we need to implement: install camera feeds, update personnel, install control panel. Okay. So let's go ahead and just manually try /robot.txt. Nothing. Okay. So we're trying. Don't seem to be getting very far with this guy, huh? Let's try like a /admin maybe. Since a lot of stuff seems to be admin /ITDPT like that. /FTP maybe. Maybe if there's like an FTP server in here. The reason I'm trying all those guys because I was in a box one time where we got into the directory and the IT department, or it wasn't IT department, but that was one of the available websites on it. So I really wish I could get inside this guy right here. That's what I really want to get into. And the 3306 like right there. So internet mostly learning versus engineering, but thank you. A little patate. But yeah, we're oh, we got something. Okay, it's just index HTML, so nothing really yet. All right. I really want to get into that SQL, and I'm wondering. We got built-in administrators over here. Who else did we find? Users. Not find anybody. What's up?
That's probably how America feels right now too. Can't find anybody. Everyone's on vacation.
All right, we got logs.
Vice president's on vacation.
Authorization log, Davian log, error log, management log. Okay, management log worked. So let's go ahead and save that file. We'll say OK. Then we'll do a copy from downloads management log to here. And let's go ahead and cat that. Let's go ahead and cat that management log. All right. BSH home.t department web control. All right. Cron tech F product control home dawn. Can I do something? Change mode 777. I wish I could see what folder that was in. Like, is that in? Can I take this and like, whoopsie daisy? Can't do that without saying that much. Can I take this guy? Can we throw him into here? Okay. Nothing on there yet. Bash, web control. Got the PIDs over here, the UIDs. Looks like root's doing a lot here. Sensible temp cron tab. So there's something going on with cron tabs in there. Bash. There's obviously a reason that we got this. Or they're trying to set us down. Rabbit hole. Don't know which one yet. Foreground, no process. Group. Okay, this guy just keeps going, doesn't he? PHP session clean. So we know that there's a MySQL server. We know that. What I'm trying to figure out is this guy going to tell us again a menace? His tablet's already charging. Yeah, I saw that, but I decided to put it in the room. Alright, so we have a home Ganymedes, so we know that's probably a name on here. Right? Like right there. Phobos is probably a name. So I'm going to go ahead and cat those two like right there. Let's go ahead and echo. We'll echo into maybe user.text. And then we'll do that same exact thing. But this time we're going to append the file right to PHOBOS and then maybe user.txt. A little patate, if you're still in here, a good little class for like reverse engineering, stuff like that. I'm doing buffer overflows like right now. And one of my things, and yeah, that one's been a lot of fun over at INE security, the exploit development. Alright, so I'm not really seeing, so we got BinSH, XC cron tab, man. IT department, there's so much stuff in here. I just want to find a password. If I could grab it looking for like a password or something like that. But I want to kind of see what everything in here says. So I just don't want to just skip everything and then just, you know. Okay, start, MySQL-D. Alright, print colored. So, I mean, I don't really know how much I found in there or what I did find in there, you know. So we do have var www.html logs management.log, which is what we literally just downloaded, right? Run WPA supplicant. It's pretty funny. They're doing something with a wireless, like right there. They're getting a DHCP address. Cool. And that's about all that I'm seeing in here. Web control. And then I got these two names. Am I supposed to like brute force those two names? Dawn is a user. Oh, what do we got here? 36, yeah, it's MySQL 3306. Course is free. Yeah, Michael, EJPT is free for that course like right there. 3306 is MySQL. That's why we were trying to use, whenever we did this, SQL, or whenever we did the MySQL, we did attack H. That's saying, hey, this is the host, who the attack U, who the user is, and attack P for a password. Usually MySQL, it's the user's root and the password is either no pass or it's like something like that. We can do something like that, okay? But or it's root, or the password is actually root, or it could be Tor, things like that. So that's really all I'm trying to figure out is what is that password. You know what I'm saying? But it's not giving me anything down here of what that password is, and I'm not finding anything out about it. So right now we're just having some problems really getting our main foothold in this box. I feel like once we get that foothold, then we're going to be golden. And we did find someone named Dawn. And we also found Gadametis, who's one of the people I thought from this home over here. I don't know what the hell Phobos is. I don't think Phobos is actually a user. Dawn is a user. I wonder if we just have to do the good old OSCP style and just brute force this thing. So if we just got to do a little Hydra, attack L, Dawn, right? Attack P, user, share, word list, rock.txt. Let's see, the service is MySQL, right? MySQL on 192.168.77.11, and we're going to do 3306. I wonder if it's just something like that, and I wonder if I could do both of those at the same time, like the other guy, Gadametis, but if I do him also, what I'm scared of is that I'm going to overload the MySQL server, thus enumerating passwords when we log on user, okay? Dawn, nobody, local user. Alright, so I think maybe I can use Dawn and use something with him with SMB. I wonder if I can do some of that, or I wonder if I could use, yeah, see, that's what I was scared of. Boom, that like right there. MySQL, attack H. Now hopefully he just doesn't say like, hey, you're not even allowed to connect to me anymore. It's blocked. Can I do that? Can I run that back here and do that? I feel like I can't. Yeah, I cannot run that back here. So we may have to reset this machine. That's one of the problems when you use Hydra and you try to brute force Dawn or something like that. Because or try to brute force MySQL, you can get a lot of problems with that, without trying to brute force something like that. And that'll, I mean, you know, it's just how life works, I guess. I don't know. But it happens. So hopefully we find something other way in. Because right now, man, this guy is rough. Like right now, I have this console over here, so I feel like, you know, I feel like I could do something with that. I'm not seeing anything up here with the brute forcing of the web directory. I got the logs. We got the management.log. We got IT department. We found users. We're still not getting anywhere. Web control. Bin sh taxi web control. Is there a reason that my brain told me to stop on that? Web control. Can I do a netcat with that? It's freaking, what's his name? Is Eris Gamer here? Eris. Hey. Can I do a netcat? As this guy's running bin sh taxi. I think I should be able to do a netcat with that, and I should, but it's actually going to talk back to him? Because right now we can get into SMB, but we can't do anything with it. That's what the problem is. So I'm thinking, because we got web control and we also have product control. This guy's actually 33, UID 33, which is usually www data, right? So we should be able to run that guy as www data, like right there, if it's 33, I would think, which would be web control. Can I put... I'm trying to figure out, can I put product control or web control? Because that's in IT department, right? So why don't I see that in SMB? If I go to SMB, right? If I go to SMB client, because we already saw this, right? Boom, boom, okay. We go ahead and roll in this IP address, right? And then we go ahead and we do IT DEPT, right? No password, okay? And there's nothing in here. But supposedly there is a web control. So can I do like web control? Is that a thing? Okay, failed to connect. Can I connect web control into this guy? Or product control, can I connect him into this guy? And if so, how? Do I do that with like a netcat? Like a netcat TAC-E? Or something like that? I think I might have to do that with like a netcat TAC-E or something. And we're going to go ahead and put web control into him, I think. Because we got that management.log. Put. Excuse me? I feel like it does exist though. It exists in you. Can I even put that? How would I even get that? You know what? I wonder if I make a web control back on me and then put like a reverse shell in it and then put that web control onto here, because we also have those cron jobs, right? We also have cron jobs running. So I wonder if I do a echo. So let's go ahead and cat scripts. And let's do a bash reverse shell. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this guy. I have config. We got 192. So we have 192.168.49.77. Go ahead and copy him. Alright, cool. Delete all this crap. Let's go ahead and echo that guy into web tac control. Alright, cool. And then from here, what is web control? Web control is either 0 or 33. Hopefully we get 0, because I'm just going to be rude. Then we're done. Alright, so from here, we got web control. Let's go ahead and do the SMB thing. Boom, boom, and then put web control. And what am I listening on? NC Tech LVMP. And we're listening on port 9999. Alright, put web control. Now, I think that there's cron jobs running where he's going to do web control however long. Okay, however long it's going to take. I might as well put product control, I guess, in there too. Maybe save that thing on product control. Let's go ahead and make a echo. That same exact thing, except for this time we'll say product control. And let's go ahead and SMB into it, right? And we'll go ahead and run product control, I guess. Put product control. Okay. dir, so now we have web control and we have product control in there. And this guy's showing us that he's supposed to exist, because we have the IT department, which is what we were in down here, web control. So that should exist, and that should work now. Now is it just a matter of time, or I think it's just going to be a matter of time, in all honesty. Hopefully it's just a matter of time. wonder how long these cron tabs are gonna take. Because we do have cron jobs for this, right? Hopefully it's not weekly. Just takes a week to hack this guy. Let's see, we have cron jobs and everything like that. So it's supposed to change mode to make that executable. Cron daily. I don't know how often he actually does it. Change mode. Web control. I mean, he's just going through and he's just doing it. So I don't really know how often he actually does that, though. So every like 5 minutes or so. Like, should I get up and go grab a drink? You know? Management log, okay. Boom, boom. I don't know how often he's running this guy, but I'm thinking that's what I need to do, like right now. I'm thinking I need to put in wipe control. I need to put in the other control and everything like that, and now we just have to just kind of sit around and wait and see if anything happens. It was 9999, right? I'm going to get wipe control. Nine 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 192.168.49.77 192.168.49.77. Okay, so it looks like we should be good with that, and it should technically create a reverse shell back to us, thus allowing us to be able to control the system. Supposedly. Let's go ahead and do a nano web control. Let's go ahead and remove tech RF web control. First off, nano web control. Okay, let's do a, was it that exclamation point / bin bash? Is that it? Maybe bin sh, bin shell, bin something, right? I think it's like that, right? And then we can do that bash. Let's go ahead and stop this. Cat scripts, because that one was not working fast enough. Usually when it's something like this, it only takes like, you know, it's pretty immediate. So cat scripts, bash reverse shell. Pretty sure this guy's running bash. I mean, it seems like he's running Linux like right now, since we have all these cron tabs. I mean, everything else says that he's running bash. So should be running bash. And then we'll do ifconfig. Let's go and grab that. Okay, and hopefully this will get us into the box. Boom. Okay, so let's go ahead and SMB back into there. I think we should actually be able to remove stuff from SMB, right? Do a question mark. I think we can remove. Is that correct? Okay. Stop. You can stop too. All right. Delete tree. Get exit. Delete. Delete web control. Okay, put web control. NC LVMP 999. Okay, now we went ahead and we should be able to see, I think more web control says, more web control. And yes, it does. Okay, so boom. 192.168, listing on port 999. Okay, yes, and okay. Maybe I should do the same exact thing for, what's his name? We have web control and then the other process that we had, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So dir, and we have product control. So let's go ahead and do that same exact thing for product control. So go ahead and exit out of here. We'll actually delete product control. Okay, and we'll go ahead and we can probably just make up another one like right here, can't we? Remove tech RF product control, and then we'll say nano product control. We don't need to because we just got our spot up there, so we just got a reverse shell. So what happened there was we went ahead and we ran a reverse shell. Well, we put a bash reverse shell into SMB because we saw up here that this guy is running cron jobs, things like that, which are tasks that are ran daily or weekly or minutely or however you want to look at it. Okay. And minutely, that's a new word. You guys can use that if you want, minutely. Okay, and when those cron jobs are ran, they do something. Well, I saw that this had IT department web control, so we had an SMB with web control, which thus allowed us to be able to now put web control into there because it's trying to run that. It's trying to do something with it. We know it has a shell here. We know it has .sh. We know it has bash, right? and so I put a bash reverse shell in there, thus allowing web control to run because it didn't exist. Put that in SMB, which is the IT department, so when it ran that reverse shell. I hope that made sense to everybody. CD into HTML. I don't know, it made sense in my head, but that doesn't really mean much. Okay, CD back. Let's go ahead and look at my SUID bits. We'll exit out here. Let's go in cat scripts SUID lookup. Alright, let's see what we got here. You can go ahead and exit out here also. Exit there, okay. And for SUID lookup, ZSH, that might be something right there. Let's go ahead and get to GTFO bins. And then we'll go to ZSH, that one. ZSH, SUID, yes it is. SUID is just /ZSH. It's a really hard one. Okay, so where's that at? User bin, CD into /user bin, social V, ID, and we are now root. So let's go ahead and CD into /root, LSLA, and we have our proof.txt. Let's go ahead and grab that, cat proof.txt. He is running wine, so if we want to run any Windows files on there or play a video game, we could run it on wine. Don't see why I want to, but you know what's funny is that it says that it was easy. That was a pretty easy one. I liked it. It says that only proof.txt is a valid flag. Somehow, I did half of this box, but only proof.txt is a valid flag. Alright, well, I think that that's good for today. I'm going to stick around for a minute. If anyone has any questions or anything like that, just let me know. And we'll just kind of, we'll answer those. Michael, I think that's a great idea, looking at EJPT, since the material is free for that course. And the test is only $200. Very easily passable test. Ares Gamer, just with the help you've been giving me in some of these, I think you're probably ready for... Yeah, that was an easy one. Ares Gamer, though, I think that you are definitely ready for EJPT as long as you understand SQL map. I can't give out like any actual answers or anything like that. As long as you understand SQL map, as long as you understand Eternal Blue, SMB, I guess tax, things like that. If you can do those black boxes that we did, like blue and blueprint and all those, I think you'll be very ready for it. And then obviously pivoting. Thank you very much, Hello Patete. Thank you very much for sticking around through all that. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'll stick around for any questions. But if no one has anything, then I am out. Alright, cool. That looks like it's about it. Hope everyone has a good night. Maybe next time we'll do Dawn 3. Actually, this is one of the only ones that say intermediate as rated by community is easy. That's kind of weird. Usually it's rated by community, freaking impossible, and it's super easy. Like, oh, okay. Like this one, Solstice. Easy. It's rated by community. Hard. Alright. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Yep. Hopefully see you tomorrow.